Hmm. What's happening, people? It's your man D-Real coming at you live and direct. It's Thursday, so Thursday is live and direct day for me now. So we're gonna be hanging out. We're gonna be talking for a minute because I got some shit to say. Oh, did I just say shit? Yes, because that's what I'm feeling like. It's some shit going on right now. And no, I'm not sorry. If I offended you, sorry, not sorry. I am very confused right now. What, how are you putting Ironheart in Black Panther 2 now? I mean, what's the premise? What's the reasoning? What's the logic behind it? Marvel Studios. I mean, man, wait till I get my butt on the radio and get some people in the hot seat the way they need to be gotten in the hot seat. As Ricky Ricardo used to say back in the day, Lucy, you got some splaining to do. What in the high heavens is going on with Marvel Studios saying, okay, now we're going to cast Riri Williams Riri Williams, the character Riri Williams is going to be appearing in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So we just finding all the random black people we can, and we just gonna throw them in Black Panther. Well, while y'all at it, I mean, just throw in Luke Cage for good measure, since we throwing in black people, and it's let's throw in Misty Knight while we at it, since we trying to make Black Panther more black. Now with all of these people that you're adding to the Black Panther movie, you know what I'm about to say, right? You know, why in the hell won't you put T'Challa in the damn movie? After all, it is named for him, or the character that he made popular. So, but we just gonna go, we shoving him to the side. So we just continue to shove T'Challa aside. We just continue to disrespect T'Challa in cinematic venues. We just continue to say, fuck T'Challa. That's how we doing it now. We putting everybody. We got Namor in this mug. You know what I'm saying? We putting everybody in it. Throw Nick Fury on in there, since we need some we ain't got enough dark-skinned people in this production. Oh my goodness. Along with the plethora of other black people. D. Steezel, glad you're here. Bruh, I just read that instead of having the character of Riri Williams, aka Ironheart, make her debut in the Marvels or whatever else she was supposed to be making her debut in, she's making her debut in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. WTF. We throwing all kinds of black people into this movie except the black person who needs to be in the damn movie. What is going on? Why? Okay, Tanakh Huerta, yay, he's playing Namor. Okay, who cares? At this point, who cares? You throwing Ironheart in here and for no particular reason. Let me breathe for a second. I got to come down, because that was, as soon as I read that, I was like, what in the actual hell are y'all thinking about at Marvel Studios? I'll tell you what they thinking about. Why not Armor Wars indeed, D? That was my Armor Wars, anything other than Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Why? You already got one super intelligent black woman in that movie. We need another super intelligent black woman in that movie who has absolutely nothing to do with with the Black Panther mythos. Why? I this this is a perfect example of misdirection. Okay, we done wrote our script 18 billion times. We done threw people into the movie to take your attention off of the fact that the one person you've been asking for, the one person you've been wanting to see, they ain't gonna show him. But as compensation, we gonna throw these 4 or 5 mugs in here to take your attention off of the fact that we're ignoring your pleas and requests to see T'Challa in the movie that he's the titular character for. I for the life of me, I do not get that. Also, they were saying something about why don't we have the character of T'Challa be played the way he was played in What If in Black Panther, just his voice. What? Man, they are deaf, dumb, and smoking dynamite over there at Marvel right now when it comes to this. Yeah, when they introduced Monica Rambeau in WandaVision, Monica Rambeau, who has absolutely zilch to do with Wanda or the Vision, let's just throw her in there. Shake them up, shake them up, shake them up, shake them, and see what we get. Trust me, Council of Wakanda, Black Panther faithful, y'all that rock with me, don't be fooled by this bullshit. Okay? Don't be fooled by it. It is just an attempt to take your attention off of the fact that they are not putting a T'Challa in this movie, or it's so hush hush and quiet, they don't know how they want to even try to put him in the movie because they saying, oh, maybe we could put this voice. I don't want to hear his damn voice. I want to see the character. I don't want to see no fancy ideas y'all doing to compensate for the fact that you didn't put T'Challa in the movie. Kevin Feige, Ryan Coogler, put T'Challa in the damn movie already. Why are we playing these games with, you'll get to see this character though, and you'll get to see this character, and there are so many strong women in this movie. Maybe it's going to be a Shuri and Riri Science Sisters thing. Okay, cool. It can be a Riri and Shuri Science Sisters thing. Put that shit on Armor Wars. Put it on World of Wakanda. You got a movie called Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. And no Black Panther. Well, no T'Challa Black Panther. We'll get Shuri for days. And that's fine. I don't have a problem with Shuri. And I've said that already. I've never had a problem with Shuri taking the mantle of the Black Panther. Don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with T'Challa being dead. I have a problem with T'Challa just being completely written out of the damn movie. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what I have had a problem with. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what I continue to have a problem with. Why is it so hard to just put that character in the movie? I don't get it. Yeah, we and all our you see what I'm saying? It's the perfect storm. It's the perfect storm. This game dropped Tuesday. We dropping this news about Ironheart. We talking about, well, can we put Chadwick Boseman's voice in the movie? all of this culminates into misdirection. I want to misdirect you. I do not want you to keep your focus on what you should be keeping your focus on. I got you all excited about all of this other crap that's going on around and in the situation that's at hand, while simultaneously not giving you what you ask for. That's like me. That's like me. You can see it in my hand. You can see a candy bar in my hand. You can see it, and you want the candy bar. D, give me the candy bar, bruh. Give me the candy bar. Hey, yo, look what I got. I got a candy apple. Yo, D, I want the candy bar. Yo, look here. I got a Tootsie Roll. D, I want the candy bar. But you keep putting all of this stuff in my face to try to keep me sidetracked, keep me confused, keep me off kilter, so I will not address what needs to be addressed. And very simply, that is recast the child. Exactly. You don't want this. What you want is that. And I know what I want. I'm the one who wants it. Why are you telling me I want something else? Exactly. That's my whole point. Why tell me I want something that I don't want? Why throw something up in my face that I didn't even ask for? But the very thing I'm asking for, you keep ignoring. Yeah. Yeah. I'm good too, bruh. I'm good too. They own one with this. I don't even get why. I don't get why. Why? Okay, I done spent 12 minutes talking about this shit. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on to the what if. What if episode 2? What if T'Challa were Star-Lord? I know that's right, Theo. They ain't got to worry about me going neither because they done lost their damn minds with this shit. I'm like, what? Why? Why? Let me go on. Let me go on. Okay. Wednesday. Okay. I'll tell you what I liked. I'll tell you what I didn't like. And I will give you my overall opinion about what if episode 2. What if episode 2? What I liked. First of all, first and foremost, I liked hearing Chad's voice again. I liked hearing him in a unique performance. Kind of like, man, I almost kind of like got teary like watching Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, just knowing, So it was good to hear his voice again. I liked that about it. I liked that it stayed true to what if is in the comic books. What it didn't stay true to was T'Challa being a capable character. My thing was Theo, you say superpower is anything tragic related to the letter K, killed, kidnapped, knuckled up, or knocked out. Dang. Damn. The fact that the crown prince of Wakanda is allowed to run about unescorted anywhere he feels like he wants to go. Really? This is the future of Wakanda. So we just gonna let him run willy-nilly. You ain't gonna put one door on him? Not one? Just he out there. I'm step on out past the field. Hooray, look at me go. And gets kidnapped. Okay, I get it. He's young. He's he's a young fella. So I understand he ain't got the Black Panther skills he should have yet. He hasn't partaken of the heart-shaped herb, so he can't lift 15 tons. Okay, I get that part. However, comma, I allude back to the unescorted crown prince scenario. Why the hell is he unescorted? Why is he able to go outside of the field? Why? I get it. We're moving the plot forward. It's plot progression. And so like comic book writers do, the writers of this did the same thing. In terms of a movie, it's called a MacGuffin. Okay. And what a MacGuffin is that thing in the movie that no matter what goes on, you always allude back to it. You always pay attention to it. You always go because. Case in point, Gremlins. I don't know why I picked a random movie like Gremlins, but in Gremlins, it always alludes back to what? The 3 rules. No matter what's going on in that movie, the MacGuffin in that movie is those three rules. What was it? Don't feed them after midnight. Don't get them wet. And see, it's been so long since I've seen that movie. Somebody go ahead and drop it in the in the comments there, whatever the third one was. But that's my point. That's the MacGuffin. The MacGuffin in this what if episode is we keep alluding back to the fact that that man is from Earth and from Wakanda. So eventually we had to see Wakanda in the episode. And we got Wakanda for 2 minutes at the beginning, 2 minutes at the end, and like 45 seconds in the middle. So I get it. It's about Star-Lord and what Star-Lord does, but all I saw about him that reminded me of Black Panther was the preparedness, the resourcefulness. Other than those 2 things and the voice, yeah, you took on a whole new parallel universe. Okay, Theo, you asked, man, why are they giving us Black Panther Civil War, a la Captain America Civil War, with all these damn heroes, but no title character, a la Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, with T'Challa, aka Black Panther? That's a very good question. And I have a couple answers. They're giving us what they think will assuage us. They're giving us what they think we want to see. I love What If. As I've said before, What If is one of my favorite comic books growing up. Also, what I noticed, and I've mentioned it in the Council of Wakanda, and I think I mentioned it in a video that I have yet to premiere. In the Black Panthers 55 year history, never been the title character in a What If comic book story. Never. So it was nice to finally see the Black Panther or T'Challa in a What If story. I see you, Theo. I see where you're going with it. But if we're talking about What If, and D. Diesel says there's supposed to be more episodes. I know there's at least one episode coming up with Killmonger in it, or in Jadaka, however you want to look at it. And obviously he's going to be in the multiversal episode when they put together their Guardians of the Multiverse, which is where we'll see T'Challa again. I just don't understand why we can't just have a T'Challa, period. Because we keep dealing with, okay, we got an animated version. Okay. And the animated universe is supposed to be connected to the cinematic one. Okay. In the cinematic universe, does that mean at some point we're going to see that T'Challa in the mainstream MCU? Or are we going to get a white guy and he's going to put on a Panther suit, or a light skinned guy and he's going to put on a Panther suit, and we're going to do what they've been doing, giving us these little chopped off, cut down versions of who these characters are supposed to be, because they done nerfed the hell out of T'Challa. I mean, the most prepared, arguably the most prepared superhero in the Marvel universe got killed. How'd that happen? How are we not going to explore the other aspects of his abilities? How is it we're not going to explore, the King of the Dead aspect? How is it we're not going to explore the Black Love aspect, him and Aurora? Because you done announced, okay, potentially we got another actress. She could be Aurora, hey, more of that misdirection. I'm getting you excited. I'm getting you geeked. I'm getting you amped up. I'm getting you ready for this. And I see the chit chat, the chit chat in the chat is about the downloadable content in the Avengers game, the War for Wakanda. I have not played War for Wakanda yet. I am still contemplating whether or not I even want to continue to mess with anything Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, this is the same organization. It's the same organization that's telling you, no, you don't get a T'Challa. But here, watch my cartoon. Here, watch my series on Disney. Why should I continue to give you patronage and you ain't giving us, the fans, the T'Challa faithful, the Council of Wakanda, the diehard Black Panther folk, why you ain't giving us what we want? If you can answer that question, Kevin Feige, if you can answer that question, Ryan Coogler, and anybody else and y'all mamas and them that know, I love an answer. It's a very simple request. It's a very simple question that requires naught but a very simple answer. Why not? Hell with what if right now. Why not? That's my question. Watch a video of the cutscenes. I've said there's a ton of videos on Twitch now and on YouTube. It's hard. I might just out of respect for the character, I might get on the game and do a little something. But other than that, man, I'm really, Marvel got me hot as fish grease, man, with some of the moves they making and some of the decisions that they making. It's just, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna transition. I'm gonna transition, and I'm gonna say, let's talk for a second, just a hot second, about Vibranium. Now, just I want to steer y'all over this way towards Vibranium. Okay, real quick. It wouldn't be edutainment if I didn't educate. I will educate right now. Vibranium did not make its first appearance or its first mention in the pages of Black Panther or the Fantastic Four for that matter. Vibranium is first mentioned in Daredevil, issue number 13, all the way back in February of 1966, which precedes the first appearance of T'Challa by about 5 months. July 66, February 66, 5 months, 4 months, 4.5. Did you know that? No, you probably didn't. Did you know that there are 4 different types of vibranium in the 616 universe? And they have different properties. There's artificial vibranium. Did you know there's such a thing as Vibranium Cancer? A molecular imperfection in vibranium can cause it to shatter if enough force is exerted upon it. Back in like the late 90s, when Captain America got his shield broken because it was under the depths, and Namor brought it back up. As soon as he brought it back up and he got to fighting with it again, it shattered, and he had to take it to Wakanda to get it fixed. So that was called Vibranium Cancer. Okay. And as everybody knows, who knows anything about vibranium, knows that the 2 major types of vibranium, true vibranium and anti-metal vibranium, have entirely different properties. True vibranium doesn't just react to kinetic force. True vibranium does not just react to energy. Reacts to sound too. And we see that to a lesser degree in the cinematic universe. What's all this education about, D, and what are you getting at? What I'm getting at is this: the inconsistencies between what occurs in the MCU and the 616 universe are huge. Why does that matter? Don't we want everybody reading? Don't we want everybody watching Marvel movies? Yeah, we want the casuals watching Marvel movies, but we are hoping, at least I'm hoping anyway, that watching the Marvel Cinematic Universe kind of gets the casuals geeked and excited to read about the source material, because it's way too many casuals out here on social media, in person, everywhere, putting out erroneous information, dealing in absolutes, as they say. Okay, just absolutely, this is what T'Challa is. Absolutely, this is what Captain America is, or Thor, or Spider-Man, for that matter. D. Steezel, you say, yeah, that's why Dr. Doom was so interested in that mound, because it had multiple properties. There you go. A man who reads some comic books. He understands that. He read Doom War. He knows why Dr. Doom was after the vibranium. Interesting side note: Dr. Doom was also able to get the approval of the Panther god Bast. Interesting, because contrary to what we think about Dr. Doom's desire is order. He wants order. And in order for it to be order, he feel like, well, damn it, I got to take control and put everything in order. Nothing wrong with that. Well, according to Bass, there's nothing wrong with that. That has been your Vibranium moment. Thank you. You're welcome. I wanted to mention, and I feel like I would be remiss if I did not. I wanted to mention again, because I know I mentioned it in the last live I did about all of this two vax or not two vax. Okay. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say at this point, I don't think it matters if you are vaccinated or not, because now they got more strains than the legacy virus. You know, it's I don't get it. I don't get it. But you know what? It's not my place to get. All I want to say is this. If you choose to get vaccinated, cool. If you choose not to get vaccinated, cool. But at any rate, observe protocols, man. Observe protocols. Don't be walking around out here coughing and hacking on stuff like everything's sweet. We don't know if you are a symptomatic carrier. So think about it. And don't think of it in terms of I need to get my shot so I'm good. Get your shot so a lot of people are good. You know, the life you save might be somebody else's by getting a shot. Again, not pro-vaccine. At the same time, as I said earlier, it don't even matter at this point. It don't matter at this point if you do or you don't. But let's deal with the facts. Facts. There is a virus out there that is making people sick and killing people. That is a fact. Fact. There is a vaccine out there that has been proven to be 95% effective against said virus. Fact. There is no scientific reasoning to support not getting the vaccine. Blood clots happen to everyone. Blood clots aren't necessarily a reason to not get a vaccine. I know I'm sounding so pro-vax right now. I really don't want to. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to lay it out in a balanced way so that if you choose to do so, sir. Do it. If you choose not to do so, sir, don't do it. But go into it informed. Go into it with facts, with hard freaking evidence. Not you heard they got nanotechnology and they trying to inject nanotechnology into us. Nanotechnology don't work like that. Nanotechnology ain't even a thing yet. Okay. So there's nanotechnology, but what you need to understand is this: nano is just a prefix that means small. Doesn't mean inject into your bloodstream. Nanotechnology can just be a miniaturized version of something that's already large and made. I'm not going to get into the semantics of it, but D. Steezel asks, I'm curious, what is the COVID situation like where you're at? Okay. I'm in Alaska currently. And the situation, let me say this. It is not a political thing. Okay? People make it into a political thing. It's not a political thing. It's a health thing. But the way COVID is here, you got some people wearing masks. You got some people not wearing masks. You still got emergency rooms filling up. You still got urgent cares filling up. You still got people getting sick. In my profession, I was contacted by one of my peers who said, okay, I'm fully vaccinated and I still got the variant strain of COVID and had to sit home for 2 weeks. And that's why I say At this point, it don't matter because there's variants of the variant now. So what are you getting vaccinated against? Honestly, better to have and not need than need and not have is what I say. Okay. If you get vaccinated and you don't need the vaccination, cool. What are you missing? Oh, they injected something and it's going to take over my mind and I'm going to get zombified. And bruh, base that shit in something realistic. That's all a brother saying. Base it in something realistic. Football season's coming up. Yeah, I know. I'm not a huge football fan as I am a huge Kansas City Chiefs fan. Okay, I like football. I watch football. I follow certain teams, but for the most part, I'm not that cat that watches all 15 games in one day. I just don't do that. I keep up with what's going on. I keep up with what's going on in my division. I keep up with what's going on with what's going to affect my division. Other than that, I'll see it when I see it. You know what I'm saying? Da-da-da, da-da-da. All right. That's, I catch Sports Center, and see the highlights, But do we think that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl again this year? I do. Okay. Long as that O-line holds, we'll be fine. As long as those D-backs work, we'll be fine. Everything else, we seem to be hitting on all cylinders. So, here we go. Tampa Bay, what's up? What's happening? We're going to have to come see y'all again. We're going to have to, if we come and see y'all again. I know we coming. Is y'all coming? That's the question. I have to talk. It's bravado. It's nothing more than bravado. I supports my squad. That's all that is. Oh, you's a OG Bears fan. Okay. Well, that's a tough division. That is a tough division that the Bears are in. Okay. Green Bay always looking sharp. Minnesota, does Minnesota have something for y'all? And then who is it? Detroit? Detroit they're always a wonderful X factor. The one day they might do amazing, another day they might be trash. So I get it, bro. I get it. Hopefully they don't have to go see my squad. Anyways, is there anything that why I got you on? Is there anything? Well, it's D Cecil now. Anyway, is there anything y'all want to see a video on now that I'm thinking about it? Because what would you like to see a video of? Is there a particular subject that y'all like me to do a video on? Is there a particular individual? Is there a particular, and please don't say Black Panther because I got 29 Black Panther videos. I think Black Panther is sufficiently represented. If there's something else that y'all want to see a vid about, drop it in the comments, yo. Drop it in the chat. Let me know, and if the stuff I'm doing is good, I'll keep doing it. Also, too, support. Like, comment, subscribe. D Steezel, I know you do. But the other folks that's in here that's just kind of, being invisible, yeah, I got Black Panther covered like a dirty shirt, fam. Yeah, I keep y'all up on all things Black Panther. That ain't no problem. I'm just saying if there's something else that y'all want to see a video about, Bruce Lee, maybe. I am really into my music and my hip hop too. Would y'all like to see some kind of music related video? Because I'm also on Facebook. I'm a member of a group called Music is Good for the Soul. And a lot of those people are very They're very music smart, some of them, and I like the vibe in there because it ain't all about arguing and fighting all the time and debating and going back and forth. I mean, there might be a discussion about the accuracy of facts, or there might be a discussion about who thinks is the best this or the best that. But other than that, it's done in a respectful way. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Muggs is fighting and you having to kick Muggs out of the group because it's like, y'all suck. But it's not. At the same time, you get those people. You always going to get those people, but you have to be, up and keep your head on a swivel to see if that person is actually somebody who respects the page, or it's just somebody in there to keep shit going. Okay. If not, well, I will keep rocking the way that I rock. I needed to do a live, man, because number one, it was Thursday, and number two, that real hip hop, R&B, etc. is a good topic. Okay, I'm gonna start rocking with y'all because I got a few music subjects that I wanted to drop. I wanted to talk about Aretha. A lot of people. I don't know if anyone's seen that Respect movie yet. I haven't seen it yet. I know my lady wants to see it. So we might mask up and go check it out. Also, I've done videos on hip hop, and what I tell people all the time, hip hop is hip hop. All right. Whether it's old hip hop or whether it's new hip hop, it's still hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody always and I know where y'all getting ready to go. Mumble rappers, mumble. I get it. Okay. For those of us, and I'm gonna say this, and then this is probably gonna be my rap. Those of us who were around for the inception of hip hop, those of us who saw hip hop when it was a baby and watched it grow, think back to the time when you were first listening to hip hop music. You was hungry. What is this? Big Daddy Kane? I'm picking this up. What is this? Rakim? I'm picking this up. What is this? KRS-One? Boogie Down Productions? I'm picking this up. What is this? Tribe Called Quest? I'm picking this up. You wanted to see what this phenomenon was all about. It's been around for 20 years plus, more than 20 years. It's actually, if I'm being perfectly honest, it's almost been around for 50 years for those of us that know the deal. But, real, we talking about what contains the elements, and I'm getting at that. Now, there is hip hop that contains maybe one of the 4 to 5 elements. Others that contain 2. Some might contain more. But think about it. The 90s consisted mainly of nothing but gangster rap, which contained misogynistic lyrics, which contained lyrics that promoted homicide, lyrics that promoted, the killing of Black men. And we thought that was the greatest thing since sliced bread. I know, I admit, I listened to a lot of it. I listened to a bunch of it. And I still listen to E40 to this very day. You know what I'm saying? And there's a few that I still listen to. But what I was getting at is the hunger you had to hear hip hop during its inception and its golden age, have that same kind of hunger, that discernment to search, that discernment to find, that discernment to see and look and find out what kind of hip hop was what's good and what ain't good. Don't just hear one mumble rapper and say, all that shit's terrible. Because all of it, surprisingly, is not mumble rap. Some of it, you got some folks that's some actual wordsmiths. You got some cats who can actually spit. Toby Wigwe, he got some bars. What's his name? Montana 300. He got some bars. Mozzie got some bars. You know what I'm saying? It's a few of them out there that spit. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was, Steve. It was 90% gangster and 10% conscious, because every time Common came out with an album, it was like, and I'm like, that dude's spitting on that album. Why are y'all not? Because they want to hear, you already know. But that's where I'm at with it. Okay, bet I'm going to do some hip hop related, some R&B related stuff to, add to the mix. So, let's be real live, y'all. I've been live. I did my live stream. Appreciate y'all participating. The 5-10 of y'all that rocked with me. we gonna build this thing. What I need y'all do, tell folks on Thursday at 3:00 Pacific time, I'm posting live. So tell them come in here, chat me up, and we'll have a good time. Just like me and D Steezel do all the time. I'm about to be out, y'all. Until then, y'all be good. Be good to each other, y'all.